friends. Welcome back. I'm Will.
Good.
That's Bob.
I'm
That's
Bob.
Bob. That's Bob.
That's Will.
And and, uh, uh, and you're you. And we're the 1A team. And man, I'm still not feeling great. So I apologize, guys. I'm gonna try to do my best. I had a
How you
hell
doing,
of a
fine?
week. I feel like I got hit by a truck. But I am here. I'm excited. Um, Bob had a great week. He got some
Mm-hmm.
awesome stuff in, so we're going to talk about that. Um, there's also been a
And it's
ton of reveals for the last week, so many of them, and we're gonna touch on some of them. And I'll also encourage you guys, if there's something important and I missed it, um, bring it up. We'll pull it up and we'll talk about it. But before we start, let's say hi to the people who are joining us. So we've got Jeff Morris. How you doing,
hey,
buddy? And Spoon Killer. What's
what
happening?
up?
Largo's Lair saying greetings. How you
Hey,
doing? Mana from
Ian.
Ian. How are you?
Mm.
And the Epic Badger's in the
Hey,
house. How you doing, pal? Tech Lover Ethan, or the Tech
hey.
Lover 2024, which is also Ethan, my nephew. He's a great kid.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Uh, Stanley's Toy Room. What's
Hey,
happening? And we've got Robert's Infinite Realms here. How
hey,
you doing,
what's
buddy?
up?
World Made of Cardboard. How's it
Hey,
going? Uh, let's see. Oh, look at this guy.
Ronnie Trick
Ronnie
Shot.
Trickshot. What's
Hey,
happening, brother? And Michael Gene Fleming's in the house.
hey.
Uh, can you turn up my mic a tad? Yeah, I can. It could just be me because I'm like out of breath. Like I'm trying to beat this whatever this is I got. Marvin, how are you?
Hey, man.
Ken, what's up?
Hey,
I could probably speak up a little too. Maybe if I just try to breathe a little bit and talk. Watching while
hey,
walking the
Boo.
dog. I'm saying hi to Nova, the dog. Um, you all need more toys. Pirates,
Yeah.
what's happening? I got your package.
Hey.
Oh, Pirates, thank you so much. That brings up a good point. Everyone, I'll get back to it in a second. And thank you so much about that, Dwayne. I'm really sorry you had so much trouble with that. But I'm glad you got it. So thanks. Yeah. Toy Connections, what's
Hey,
up, Ken? Same out road.
then,
Greetings and
what's up?
salutations. Look at this guy, Grinding
Hey.
Jim. What's up, toy people? Yeah. How you doing? So yeah, I wanted to say everyone should have gotten their packages. And other than, UPS not playing nice with Pirate's home address, there's just a lot of I don't know, they did something uh, where, I think they just didn't even try. There was like a little hiccup and then they were like, nope, just like sent it to the nearest facility. And then they never sent me, they sent me like one notification that said, that they were having trouble delivering it and to contact the recipient and see. And then they were giving him the runaround. And then Saturday, I went on the UPS website and tried to like track it and make the alteration and change it. But because it was already delivered, but it was delivered to a UPS store, they were marking it as like resolved. So then they were like, I went through like menu hell with UPS. I had like 30 tabs open when I was done with it, like UPS, just because every time I would like click, it would say, go here. Then I'd go there, then it was like, log in. So then I had like create an account. I logged in, I did all this, whatever, just nonsense. And then it just brought me back to the same menu and I wasn't able to do anything. So I tried to call the UPS store up in Canada and say, like, hey, can you just give this guy his damn package? But anyway, I really tried, and yeah, Starboy got his package as well. Yeah, and thank you for that. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that was crazy, and the problem was last week it was something totally different, right? And this week I pulled a muscle, right, like in like my rib area. Anyway, and then Friday. I woke up and I just was like had this congestion. I thought it was allergies at first, but it's like a definitely something like in my like a like a bronchitis. I don't know what the hell it is really. Um, but like sore throat, runny nose, like flu symptoms. I feel like um,
Yeah.
UPS, utter pieces of crap. Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I understand because, like I said, it was like menu hell. It just kept taking me to the back, and then they were like, "Oh, try our AI chat assistant," and that was totally useless. And anyway, I was losing it. The bad thing was, so I had this like exciting thing. I signed up for my local flea market earlier in the week, and I was going to try it out on Saturday. But then I came down with this on Friday, so I really wasn't sure if I was going to make it. So I had already like loaded everything up, and anyway, I went and I did about 4 hours there. And this is a little kind of a tangent off subject, but has any one of you out there? Because I have an observation about Facebook Marketplace and flea markets. Um, it's just like your experience, because I had an assortment of stuff. It wasn't just like toys that I wanted to sell. I had some of that, but I also had some like books and some like old DVDs and like just things that like were clutter, that
Mm.
even some of it was like home decor items and just I brought a variety of stuff. Um, uh, okay, I like shopping at flea markets. Yes. Don't, yeah, Jetman, how are you? Well,
Hey.
anyway, this was my experience one with Facebook Marketplace, and then two, there are a lot of resellers out there. Oh my God. So before the flea market even started, I was visited by, I'm not joking, five resellers that were looking for sports memorabilia, coins, collectibles, anything that was just collectible or anything. Even one lady was walking around with a clipboard. Apparently, she's a jewelry vendor. And she goes, "Do you have any jewelry in there?" And before I even like finished saying no, she just kept walking. Like she just walks around, and if she sees someone new, she just goes, "You got any jewelry?" Because then she's probably going to go in there and try and buy it all off you and then resell it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, everyone was coming up to me, and then they were like, "Oh, I'll take everything off your hands. What's the best deal you can give me?" But I had already priced everything really inexpensive, so I wasn't really like, it doesn't matter to me if I sell it or not. It wasn't like I was up there because I'm trying to scrape together rent money or something, like, so I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ah, I'm like, I already priced them pretty cheap. I said, and this is just personally, if I sell my collection to people, I'd rather like I would love to see someone like come up to my booth and then say like, "Oh my God, I love these," and buy some and get a really good deal, right? But and they
Mm-hmm.
were they yes. When Ronnie says they're ruthless,
Yeah.
not that anyone was rude to me or anything, and I wasn't really rude to them, but they kept explaining to me that I'm a reseller, so I got to make money. And I just told the one guy, I just said, it's really not my problem that you're a reseller. Like
Yeah.
I said, I put my price on there. That's what I want for it. Um, you know, so anyway, a guy bought $100 worth of stuff and I gave him $1 off. He just wanted something off. So I said, I'll give you $1 off. So he literally handed me $100 bill and I handed him $1 back. And he took 10 pieces. It was like basically $10 each. But, I understand, that if I want to
The
offload
whole
stuff
deal.
quickly,
Yeah.
it's going to be a deal. But, um, I just feel like the flea market was all the other vendors coming around because they see a new guy. And then, like,
Mm-hmm.
like where I guess like this I didn't realize arbitrage had become such a like staple of the economy. And my Facebook Marketplace listings were like that as well. I did those before Christmas. I probably put up two or three dozen items. And, one guy just said, "I'll buy every item you have listed, but you have to give me a discount." And I said, "Nah, I'm not really want to do that." But, some things I put up as lots that were already kind of bulk and discounted already because I just wanted them gone. Um, but, for example, I had some Final Faction stuff that I bought for $1, right? I figured it's $1.25 now, or ever since like 2023, right? So I just tried to sell them for $1. I don't know. I didn't really want to sell them, but I just have so many. Hey, how's it going, Brian? Anyway, so the guy was like, can you give me a discount? Can you give me a discount? And I was like, well, I mean, they're not even like available in stores anymore, and they're kind of worth $1.25, and they're just like you're already saving money. So I gave him two free, and he bought 20. So uh,
Wow.
yeah, so there was like 23, I think. So actually, I think I gave him three free. I said, just give me 20 for
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna go back. Just I just realized that I didn't see anyone. And then by the time like the crowd started coming through, because the place opened at 8 a.m., but I didn't see like like people walking through like foot traffic until more like 10 or 11. Um,
One
so
of those commercials.
yeah, I don't know, because I feel like all these guys came early and like half my tables were empty by the time like the place really even got foot traffic. So I don't even know like if someone would have come by and saw my table and liked them. I don't know. As a collector, I walk through the flea market, and if I see something I really like, I'm buying it for myself, and not so much for resale.
Mm.
So, when I go to the booth, I look at it and it's something I really like. If the price is right, I'll just buy it at that price. If I think there's little wiggle room, maybe I'll ask for a discount, but I don't know. Uh,
Oh, and Ian, do it. I'm going to
hey,
be
Bob,
getting
yeah.
those three new Micronauts figures from Super
Ooh,
7.
oh yeah.
I'm not sure what the
That's
exchange
the
rate
ones
is
that
on
you have,
pounds.
which we're going to get into. I'll stop boring you guys with my flea market.
No, I think these may be the Super 7 ones. Anyway,
Oh,
you
okay.
let us know for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, total.
Take some
Oh,
muscle
yeah,
with
yeah.
you next time. No, no one was rude or really that pushy, Like I have fun with it. Believe me, I got no problem with like people. This is my afterthoughts, like, like I was just like, wow,
Mm,
like most of my sales, but they like came by and they were like, it was like vultures circling the thing, because where I
right.
pulled
Yeah.
there, like this flea market has like basically like covered spaces that you could just back into. It's called like garage sale alley. And anyone could just
Okay.
go there and you just back up and you put a table out and you could sell whatever you want. But there's like established kind of like stores, like little
Regular.
garage
Yeah.
roll up shops, like in the other area. So they have,
Yeah. We're talking about the new
oh,
ones from
yes,
Super
yes,
7.
yes. Oh, the Super
I haven't
7.
I
Okay.
haven't seen those on their website yet. That's I usually like to order from them directly. But,
I bet you more
oh,
often
Red
than we
Jackal.
do.
Yeah. Now come Joe Fest, you might could find some red jackals around.
They really were. And I think I even did a video on it where I priced it out just buying it all by the case, because I was like, you can't beat it. It was like, I don't know, $28 or $35 for the case or something. And you could pick it up at the
Mm,
stores, like ship to store for free. So it was like a no brainer, like, but I just have so many. And I think I grabbed that box, which had a bunch of Final Faction. Like it was just the weapons kits, but I have like probably just from several trips to Dollar Tree, probably 100 pieces or more. So I just figured it was, um, let me just get rid of some. Oh, hey. Oh, sorry.
right? Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
thanks. I'm glad you got it, and I'm glad everyone got their prizes. And I do apologize if it took me a little long to get them out there. But yeah, that was fun to do, and cleaned out some of the clutter. So it's good to just get the stuff gone. It really does feel
Mhm,
good. And
yeah.
even though I sold the stuff, it feels good. You sell the stuff, you get it out. I got a little cash in my pocket now. I can waste on something else, and um,
Like
you
Michael
know,
figures from Super 7.
yeah, definitely going to do more of it. I think. But anything that I think is good in like 1/18 scale, I've really been avoiding selling that stuff. I've
Mhm,
really just been like, like the stuff that it just really doesn't fit with what I'm collecting now. I'm kind of very easily just punching out of and just getting rid of. And, you know, if I do any 118 stuff, I think I'm gonna put it on my Instagram first and offer it to you guys, like the people that follow me. Um, because at those prices, I'd rather see you guys get it and enjoy it than some reseller who's gonna
Oh,
just
yeah.
pick it up and then resell it. So um,
And hang on, if you could
yeah,
shoot me
so I
that
did
link.
watch this video and let's jump into it. Yeah, so but first, before Toy Fair, even more important is let's celebrate the joy of being
Oh,
Bob,
Microman.
because
Yeah.
Bob had a hell of a week. He got the this is the what are they called?
So it's the Microman Command One line or wave or whatever you want to call it.
Uh,
For the part of Car's Legacy Soul, like
Legacy
new upgrade.
Soul, right? Is the company or
Yeah.
something that's doing it?
No,
Okay.
no, no, it's Takara.
Oh,
Or
Takara's
Takara
doing it.
Tomy. Yeah, it's the original makers. They just made Legacy Soul is like their new update of stuff,
Gotcha. This
I
is
guess.
like it's like retro collection or something. Like Legacy
Yeah,
Soul
something
is
like
like
that.
okay.
But unlike retro, these have more articulation than the vintage ones. So,
Yes, they look fantastic. And from what I
oh
read,
yeah,
guys, and if you want to see like the full write up and all the wonderful pictures Bob takes, follow him on Instagram. That's Beta Ray Bob on
yeah,
Instagram. And
yeah.
you probably
And I
already
had to
follow
break
him.
it up into like two parts for the post because I
Yeah.
found out that Instagram has a character limit of
Yeah.
how much you can put in there. So,
Uh-huh. Uh, so yeah, the more you want to talk about it, I could just flip through them because I did include a lot of slides. There's probably like 20 or more. So,
oh
um,
yeah, they also
and
have
if
the
you see something
slot
that
limit.
like, so I think you were showing
And
off here, right? They got the port right in the back.
well, they've got the ports in the back, but also like this one's more showing like how delicate the knee and elbow joints are. So these aren't, they're awesome figures. I love them because I love the brand. And yes, they are, the knees and elbows are double jointed. Um, but these wouldn't be like what I would call rugged play toys.
Gotcha.
These are
Okay.
more handle with care because they've got tiny little delicate joints.
Got it. Got it. And
Uh, and like even the hands are kind of small, like that thumb. On the old figures, the vintage style, the sometimes the thumbs would break if you
uh-huh.
moved them around too much or like stretched them out too much. But and the new
This is
ones, the
like a,
thumbs
a
look about the
softer.
same size. Yeah, it looks. I mean, it's probably a better plastic now than the old ones, but it's still small. It's
Gotcha.
like there's
And they
some
come
like
with
there.
yeah,
Oh
those
no, they didn't
accessories
come
that
with.
come with it.
No,
Okay.
no, 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 no. These are like some vintage or
Okay.
reproduction accessories, but they hold them fine. But like when I put them on the older vehicles, I didn't want to like force their hands onto the handles.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand that.
So yeah,
So
and
yeah.
then yeah, the wings you can put on the back or on the legs,
All right. Yeah, it
and
looks
the new
cool.
wings
Well,
come with like a little hinge, whereas the old ones didn't. So you get a
I-
little flexibility in them.
I'll ask you guys to forgive me, but I think like this slide is from it's supposed to be at the end after Bob's stuff because this is like a thing from like Toy Fair or something coming out. So we could talk about it,
Yeah.
but
Oh
I
yeah,
think I
it's just
messed
like
up.
a it's they seem to be expanding into like vehicles now for their this new
Yes,
Legacy Soul reproduction
that's
thing.
awesome. That is so great. And I see on the back there, those are ports that like the little wings could plug in on the top, or the mid center.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I think they're it's like the 5 millimeter ports on the figures work great with the vintage
yeah.
stands and plugs and all that.
I don't know
Scotty, I
if
don't
they
know.
have
Yeah.
motors, Scotty, but do they? Did you read up on that, Bob? They have motors? I don't
Well, they
know.
didn't have a write up of like what was going to be
Yeah.
included with this. They were just showing that hey, at this toy show
Uh,
in Japan,
yeah.
here's what's coming out. So
There was some other stuff. We're gonna get to the toy show in Japan slides later. I think I just slipped that one in because my brain is like fogged. I did all these at like 3 in the morning because after the flea market, I went home and I just like I was sweating and like like
Oh my goodness.
just feeling like horrible. So I slept until like 11 o'clock at night, and then I was up until like 3 in the morning. And I was
And
like, yeah, just up sitting in the dark in my living room, clipping stuff and putting it in slides. I might have messed up some stuff. Uh, but here's a nice comparison to some
yeah, I did
modern,
some
and you have several
comparison shots.
comparisons, which I really do appreciate because it gives you an idea of um, the size and the proportions. So
Hmm.
that one guy, the black and yellow fella, uh,
The
just
yellow shirt or
the yellow
the
shirt.
yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's
okay.
he?
So that's a custom I did. Kind of showing like how I used to like back in the '80s, like try to modify my micronauts to have like swivel
Okay.
biceps. So he's like a Microman figure, but with like arms from Leonard's decor
Oh,
and,
that's
and
really
new
cool.
hands. Like I cut the hands off and like drilled them out to put some,
Oh,
so
is
we can
that
have
right?
like various hands. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And then I see the one is probably like a Lady J Toys or a Black Major
Yeah,
figure
yeah,
on the side.
yeah. Based
You
off
got
the Brainoid from the Adventure
yeah,
People.
you got a Strike Force Alpha guy in there, and then
Mhm.
your custom. That is really cool. Actually, I want to see
Oh,
more
thank you.
about from your custom. I like that. I thought that was one of the previous reissues that had happened, but yeah, that's
Well, the
fantastic.
body is,
Uh huh.
but because it's not like a vintage body, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a mix of part. And then here's some with the Super Seven
Yeah,
Micronaut.
these are the Super 7, the recent Super 7 ones, and you can see
Mhm.
where the height is that's pretty good, that's normal, and
Yeah.
then where they fit in. But I think they work well with each other, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. But then again,
Yeah.
my opinion on all this is going to be biased because, well, I just love these guys. You
Yeah,
know,
sure, sure.
favorite toy line as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so yeah, I'm going to be a little biased.
And who do you have here? You have, is that one of those
So these are those new little 118 model kits that
I
Sheik
think
Mainland.
yeah, I think I got one. Um that came in like a week ago. Oh, oh, that's horrible. Oof. Something
Uh-oh,
just
what happened?
fell. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, something just went down. But yeah, I found
uh-oh.
I ordered it a while back and it just showed up in
Oh,
like a
yeah.
bubble
Cool.
mailer. And this is the red one. I guess he'll look just like that but red. Um, I haven't built
Mhm.
it yet, so that'll be fun when I finally get a
Yeah, yeah,
chance.
they go together pretty easily. It's mostly like ball and socket
Yeah.
joints.
So I might
But
have
they are
two
like,
because I have a red sprue, a black sprue, a blue sprue, and then another black sprue. So maybe I got a two pack. I don't know.
well, the packs come where you can make two figures. They're usually
Oh,
two of the same. If you got it off AliExpress, they might have
yeah.
like split it up so you got like one of each color.
Oh, okay.
I noticed some AliExpress sellers were doing that. Like instead of selling you two, they just sell you one out of the box. So,
Yeah, that's good.
but yeah,
And
they are cool
who's
figures, and they're like super articulated.
so is that also one of those 3 minute guys, but with a Micronauts head on there?
Yeah, well, it's a Star Wars head, but I kind of had to modify and then repaint, but so
Oh,
that he would look like he's one of my micro knots, NOT.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. He looks good though. It came out
Oh,
good.
thank you.
What was the
Yeah,
head originally?
it was the Ezra Bridger hat from the Star Wars line. Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't tell. That's awesome. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
It
I
when I
gotta.
wedged it down in there, it kind of spread just a little bit, and then the silver paint kind of hides a lot. So, but,
Whew, I thought I was about to sneeze. Sorry. Oh,
yeah, here, Scott,
very, very
knowing what I'm
awesome.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah. Whew.
and here's with some Eagle Force guy.
And that the yellow shirt guy, that's the hidden. Is that from Eagle
Yeah,
Force? Okay.
yeah. He came like all yellow, but I like did a little part swapping so it looks like he's wearing pants instead of just a jumpsuit. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely cool. Uh, but yeah, these are, and then here's a nice little battle scene, and I just included it because it looked like you were having fun, so I
Oh
thought
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
share it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like Psycho Man is the only Marvel Legends figure that I have. And I saw him on sale at Walmart, and he appeared in the Micronauts comics. So I was like, okay, you got me.
Yeah,
I'll get a Marvel Legends figure. And in the comics, he was like bigger than everybody else, so it
yeah,
made sense. And then here's
very
with some
cool.
Star Wars.
Yeah, looks good, man. These guys work. I
Oh,
like it.
yeah. No, they're not cheap because you know they're from Japan. Like, and if you get them from like Big Bad Toy Store, they're gonna do their import markup. But
Yeah, and what was that, like a 4 pack? But you got to pay what, like 60 or something for them, or more, like maybe 80.
so off of Big Bad, this 4 pack was 99 or like 100.
Okay,
It's like
all
99
right.
99, but it is a 4 pack.
Yeah, so they're
Uh,
like
the
25 though. It's like the same as you're paying for like a new O-ring or something, right?
Yeah, about that price.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the next wave is up for pre-order already, but they're a little more. They're I think Scott's got the right price here, about 130 for the
Oh,
next
okay.
4 pack.
Yeah.
So um
So
but
here
like I
you
said, I'm a fan. So
so these
yeah,
come in
just
at
a
like
little
3.75 or just a hair under, is that it?
yeah, they're just a hair bigger than the vintage figure.
Understandable.
So
And then
yeah, here you go. Here's one with his vintage counterpart. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just a smidge taller, maybe like a shoulder joint taller.
Yeah. Yeah, I see
But
that.
yeah. So they're still oh wait,
Yeah, this is
oh
one of those
yeah,
things where since they're not being
100%.
released like
Yeah.
mainland US, that it really is kind of like if it's your thing, you're gonna get
Yeah.
them. You're gonna find a
Oh
way to
yeah.
get them.
Yeah.
And these are
Yeah.
definitely your thing. And
Oh yeah.
going back to I think Scotty asking about double joints,
Yeah.
you did cover that, and you could see the double elbow joint and the double knee joint there, which
Yeah.
really
Although
does give you.
the the double knee doesn't really give you much more motion or much more
Yeah.
range of motion than like the vintage ones, but yeah, I don't know. Again, oh, and there's a little bit of a butterfly in the shoulder joints. I don't know if it was intended or if that's just a result of how they built it, but
You broke up a little bit there. What were you saying? There's a little bit of what in the soldier
a
joints?
little bit of butterfly joining going on
Oh,
in the
okay.
shoulders. Like I said, I don't know if that's if they intended that or if that's just a side effect of how they were built or
Yeah.
whether because it's not much of one. It's almost kind of like, why do you have it? But
Now these blew my mind. This is awesome. I love
oh yeah, the
these.
little cassette vehicles.
Yeah. Are
Yeah,
these
these are
current
some.
or you have
No,
them
no,
from?
no.
These
These
are
were
from.
ones I had on hand.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my God! I
but
saw
they
these
are.
and I
I
was
think you
like,
can still pick them up for a reasonable price on
"Look
eBay.
at that! That's so rad! It turns into a
Oh, I know.
helicopter. That's so
Yeah, I had
cool.
to. Yeah,
That's so
they are fun
cool."
little.
And then the little motorbike. I love it,
Mhm.
man. Those are
Well, and plus
fantastic.
they're cassette tapes, so
Yeah.
it's also like if you want to, because the original Microman was like a 1-1
Uh
scale,
huh.
like how big they are is like how big they are supposed to be in real life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so having like the cassettes that are like full size cassettes, but they transform into little vehicles, really enhances that the kind of 1-1 play.
Funny story. On Friday
Probably not.
at my store, we were packing some stuff up, and yeah, there was a Walkman, a Sony Walkman, an old one, and one of
Oh,
the boxes as we were going through it. And yeah, the guy I work with, he was born in 2005, so he's just under 21. He'll be 21 later this year. He had no idea what the thing was. We asked him if he knew what it was. He didn't know what a Walkman was. Yeah, so it was pretty fun. So yeah, no, kids don't know what the hell cassette tape is.
show him a VCR sometime. Really blow his mind.
And then so now right. This is some of the pics you shared
Yeah, from the
from
Japanese toy show.
the Japanese toy
And
show, which shows off some of the upcoming stuff, right?
yeah, this will be what you're seeing here will be wave 3. which the Command 3 set was my personal favorite. So
Okay.
because it's what the I don't know if you remember the old Micronauts line, but like towards the end they came out with the Galactic Defender,
Ah,
and he had those little arm wings and
yeah, I
five
like those.
thrusters.
Yeah.
Um, so that was based off this, but Nico made some changes to it to like allow that big helmet that he came with. So, but yeah, by nature of that, and then here they're teasing some Croyers, some the
Hmm.
enemy guys.
Yeah. Yeah, these are
That,
fantastic.
but,
And then this is a Biotron, right?
yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
this
Biotron's his Micronaut's name. He's also known as
yeah,
Robot Man,
Robot Man.
but
All right.
yeah, but this is like a much more articulated
Yeah.
one than the old
Oh,
vintage
and
one.
you could see in the corner there, there's that motorcycle that we showed
Hmm.
earlier. So this thing is big because
Oh
that
yeah,
motorcycle, with the figure sitting on it, only comes up to under his knee. So this thing's
hmm.
huge.
And what I'm hoping they do is when they after they release the Biotron or Robot Man or whatever we call him, in the old Microman line, he had two upgrades after that. So
Ah,
since they've already got the body,
yeah.
it wouldn't be too hard for them to like, just do the upgrade parts and tack them on and release
Good
them again and
question,
again.
World Made of Cardboard, but the Acroyer is, I think, the right pronunciation, right? But I
Yeah,
always
that's
say
that.
Acroyer. That's me, so I avoid saying it because I know I'm going to be wrong. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've always said it accordion, but I could be wrong. I
no,
don't
that's
know
just
the
my
official.
brain. It sees it, and I
Yeah,
just go Acro here, and that's it. And I can't
yeah.
stop myself. So I typically just
Yeah,
go, "Oh,
however
those
you.
guys." When I see them, I go,
Yeah,
"Oh yeah, these
yeah.
guys are awesome," and then I avoid saying it. It's great. It's a great
I
way
don't blame you. It's like I'm, even however people say it, I don't bother correcting because I could be
to.
wrong. I'm sure the proper pronunciation in translated Japanese is
Yeah,
something that we're all doing wrong. So,
I call them cool action figures, and yeah,
oh
and
yeah,
Name out Rogue saying he vividly remembers having his favorite Micronaut. He was green with a silver triangle. And you gave him wings, which was cool. You could add stuff on there. The dude went to Wisconsin on
oh,
vacation more times than I could count. Yeah, he was like a little travel buddy. That's awesome.
and maybe
Uh,
the space fighter.
yeah.
Uh,
So that is, and if I missed anything, Bob, feel free to let me
oh
know
no,
and
I think
I
you,
can
I
pull it
think
up.
you
But
covered it.
yeah, but from what I read on your post, it just seemed that you are, and very
Oh
happy with what you
yes.
got there. And I thought it'd be really cool to share it, especially since, a lot of what we do on the channel is kind of, we're looking back at like, they are like the OG 118 guys. So
Oh yeah.
it's always great to
And
see them getting some love.
and plus I've been wanting like vintage style Micronaut figures with a bicep swivel since like G.I. Joe came
Yeah,
out
yeah,
with that
even
back in
so much
'83.
so that you made your own.
Right. And now
Yeah.
we've got like official ones. And it's
Yeah, and
ah
then we come to
finally.
this.
Oh yeah.
So Super 7 has like just unloaded so much of the Reaction Plus stuff coming out. But
Hmm.
one of the first things they teased was the Emperor, which from watching that video, they said was a kind of a rare character that
Yeah.
was only available like overseas
Yeah, he came out
originally.
real late in the line.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't even remember him from when I was a kid, but it was like later seeing like when people started making websites about stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
So they
Now
have the
time
time
travelers,
travelers.
yeah,
Yeah.
those were pretty common.
Yeah.
It used
And
to be like every vehicle came with the time travel.
this is wave 3 now of the
Yeah.
Micronauts, and it's the first time we see kind of when someone says Micronauts, they kind of think of like this guy, right?
Hmm.
Like, weren't they like the more common or like the basic
Oh yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was saying, every vehicle used to come with one for a while,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
were also single carded. It's like
So they got the blue and
if
the
you
yellow. I like the blue guy.
mhm.
Um, Yellow's not my favorite color, but that's
No,
fine.
that's fine.
If you which one was your favorite?
I would probably say the blue,
Blue guy,
um,
right? I think
but I'm
blue
going to
guy
be
looks
getting
good.
both of them.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'll probably be
and I
picking
may
these up.
do, yeah, I may do what I did, like may get some extras and do what I did with
Oh, get those
the one
arms.
from Eagle Force, where I put like a yellow torso on blue legs.
That's
You know,
actually really smart. Yeah, that looks good. And this emperor just looks cool, so I'm getting him no matter
yeah,
what. So I did see that, yeah, there were some critiques of this. I
yeah.
guess
I've
the
seen some
Microman
people
is a little
criticizing
slimmer. He's not so robust, I
action
guess,
figurine. Yeah,
rotund,
yeah,
I guess, you know.
yeah.
But these follow the proportions and the format of the I guess the rest of the Reaction Plus, so they fit in well with
Mm,
that. It'll be interesting to see how they compare. But for
yeah.
me, these are probably going to be the ones that I get. And yes, I'll probably get multiples of these guys because, like I said, I have my vehicles and my things, and
Mhm.
I bought some like reissue Micronauts, but like they don't even have like waist articulation. They were like kind of a disappointment.
Really?
Yeah, they look like they were molded from like the original ones, but like they just laid a figure in a mold and then
Mm.
like they're like
Maybe
not
it
even
may have been
5
those like
POA.
it might have been like those Lords of Light ones. I don't know.
Kinda.
But,
Yeah, I could go grab one and maybe you could tell me what it is. But anyway, I bought
uh,
them so I could put them in my vehicle and then I can't even
right.
like put them in there. So I was just like,
Well,
"Oh, come on." You know.
to answer a world made of cardboard here, the
Yeah.
Super 7 ones, I don't know if they're back metallized heads or not. Um,
Yeah, because these are just renders. We haven't seen I don't know
well,
in
they
that
did have
video
some,
they showed
yeah,
them
they did
off.
have some showing, but I couldn't tell if they were back metallized or just that new kind of shiny silver paint that's come out
Okay.
in the last few years. So
Yeah. Huh. And okay, so that's one thing too. So Scotty brings up a good point. Has anyone tried fixing the holes in the backs of Reaction Plus? So
I have not.
okay, the thing is with the card, they wrote the interchangeable world of the Micronauts, which was that the heading
Hmm.
of the retro or the vintage ones. Uh, so they kind of missed that part because the whole point of the interchangeable thing was that 5 millimeter port, right? Which was the
Right.
thing that you could swap stuff for. So it's not really the interchangeable world, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the interchangeable, like the 5 millimeter port was like real prominent on the vehicles and stuff,
Okay, okay.
whereas like the figures just had that port in the back and then both their feet.
And both their
So
feet.
that
Okay.
yeah. Now you could unscrew them, or most of the plastic ones you could unscrew and swap the parts around like
And
you would a
swap
GI
parts.
Joe,
Yeah, yeah,
but but the 5 millimeter like kind of plug and play was mostly a vehicle and building thing.
yeah. I don't think that GI Joe vintage backpacks work with the Reaction Plus figures. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I think they're a little smaller.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll definitely be picking up this
Oh,
wave.
here we go. They're just trying
Oh, okay.
for the save there.
Well, I also saw, like I said, I've seen
Oh,
mixed reactions for a lot of these figures.
yeah, and it's fun. You know, get what makes you happy. If you don't like
Yeah,
them, don't buy them. Nobody's
that's
putting a gun to your
fine.
head. You know.
The one thing I said about it is that I guess initially when I saw some of these things posted, and there's some figures later on, I think that I'm probably not going to be getting. And with all the Reaction Plus, I haven't been all in on a lot of it. I've just picked and choosed
Mm-hmm.
and picked the ones that I liked and purchased them. Some
That's
were a
same
pass
here.
for me. But what I did say was, being an O-ring fan myself,
Yeah.
I love that there's so many choices now that I can just go, I'll pass on that. And I don't feel bad about it
Mm,
because there's so much variety out there right
yeah.
now in the O-ring line. In Super 7, um, and I'm not familiar with their products. I don't have any of the larger stuff. I've never shopped with them before. Really, before I had picked up some reaction original reaction figures when they were
Hmm.
clearance, just to have as like background characters and stuff. I didn't really want to pay $20 for five POA figures that, you know, I just didn't really have to have any of those. But I would pick them up if they were a deal. The O-ring stuff, I didn't imagine that they would go this far or spread so far with the different all these different properties getting the O-ring treatment.
Hmm.
So I'm in on these. I'm getting them. I think let's take a look. Shredder looks shredded. I don't know. He looks good,
Hmm.
man. I like him. I think the foot shoulders look good. Um,
Yeah, probably be getting at least some of these turtles. Like I never was like a huge Turtles fan. I liked that
yeah,
side-scrolling beat 'em up game. That was
yeah, of
mostly my
course. Yeah.
Turtles experience. But
Donatello is my favorite turtle. He is my
oh,
guy.
he-
So I'm definitely
mm,
picking him up. I'm gonna get
yeah,
all four of
see,
them. But
Raphael
remember,
was my favorite. So
remember that playset I got? The little pop-up playset? These guys would go
yeah,
great
yeah,
with
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, totally.
I was thinking I would track down the Joy Toy 4-inch turtles.
Yeah,
But
they're gonna
they're
be
a little
pretty.
expensive and they're kind of
Yeah,
harder to come by. I gotta tell you, I'm probably gonna go with these instead. And
yeah.
and I already got my turtle playset because 118 works great with it. Um,
Well, and this is like right up your alley, being O-ring and all
yeah,
that.
I'm an
So
O-ring guy. I love the
yeah.
O-rings. I know some people don't like them, but I don't care. Anyway, about a half an hour before the show, I was just scrolling, and this person, the figure report, I just wanted to give him credit because here's some pictures of them out of the package. So it gives you a little, just a little better, you know what I mean, than seeing like those digital kind of renders, you know?
Yeah,
That's the actual figure out of the package, and I think they look pretty cool.
yeah.
Once again, right up my alley. So if you're not into them, that's fine. But you kind of got me here, because look at that. They are turtles, and I would love to see them next to another 118 scale or O-ring figure. But
Sure, they're about the same height. They look a little
yeah,
broader in the shoulder, but that's
there's
probably
actually
just
a
the turtle
guy
shell.
online that did O-ring turtles on Colts 3D. And I bought
Oh,
the models like a year and a half ago, and I never printed them. But I had already planned on doing it, so I would say, yeah,
yeah.
I
I
like
get
the
the
foot soldier.
Raphael.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think soldier might be cool for like breaking apart and doing some customs, maybe a shredder or two. We'll see.
yeah,
Depends on when they come out and what the budget's looking like around that time.
sure. I only have Reaction and Reaction Plus from Super 7. I get them when they go on sale, and I like them. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing not to like. I mean, I get where, like, I like that they went to like the O-ring and additional articulation, and that's probably the price point. I know is a hard one for some people, but it's once again, if you like what you like, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Like, you're gonna pay for it. Whereas would I love everything to be cheaper? Would I love every
Oh
O-ring
yeah.
figure to be $10? Of course, I would freaking love it. But you know, they keep making them. I'm probably gonna keep buying. Uh,
Hmm.
if you get one turtle, you got to get them all. That's right. That's a no-brainer right there. If I had to get one, it would be Leo. Hey, I like all the turtles. There's not one turtle boy that I don't like, but Donatello is my favorite. Uh,
Well,
Turtles are an easy pass for him, but for the record,
mm,
Raphael is the best turtle. Okay, all
there
right,
we
all right.
go. See, they might know
That's
what's
yours.
going on.
That's your boy.
Yeah,
Raphael's your
that's what I
boy.
always.
Yeah,
That's yeah. He's the one I always played on the
yeah.
video game.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of the bow staff. I really love it. That was always my favorite turtle to play. Um, me and my friend John got kicked out of a pool hall for playing that game too rambunctiously.
Oh,
Um, we spent like we brought money. We were like, give us
mhm.
all the quarters. We're playing this game. We're gonna beat it today. And we were screaming and yelling, and then like we didn't realize we were so caught up in the game. And then like the guy came over and he was like, hey,
Snip it.
After this, you're out. We're like, what? Because
Oh,
I guess people are going to make shots. It was like a billiard hall, and then we're like,
hmm.
motherfucker, oh, dying and stuff like that, and like, cursing really loud and like just bad. So, but yeah. By the way, Mattel is also getting a TMNT license. Playmates had it since the 90s, 80s. Yeah, sure. If they are 3.75, 118, I don't mind. The IP cost is my first or second point of consideration. Nostalgia sometimes wins out. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I
You can
mean,
pretend. What does this guy say?
with the micro stuff, yeah, price isn't the
Oh,
consideration. It's how quickly can I get it in my hands.
Bug from Micronauts. Yeah, yeah. So we know you
That
love
would
your
be
O-rings.
cool if they could.
You got me back into them with your contagious enthusiasm. Yeah, I know. I don't shut up about them. I do love them, and sometimes I feel bad because I feel there's just so much coming out too. It's not like I'm
Mhm.
only focused on them. It's just like every time I think like that's enough. When I like first started doing this thing, we had like two O-ring things to talk about, and now it's like a gazillion of them. They just don't stop. Uh,
Well,
so
and
yeah.
hopefully this year, some of the starters we've been waiting on forever will start fulfilling. And I know Operation Recall has started, so
Yeah.
it'll be nice to
Grindhead
be able to get
Jim.
those figures in.
Yeah. Saying, been listening while setting up his new 3D printer. Awesome. Congrats on the 3D printer, dude.
Yeah,
Lots of fun
we'll have
coming
fun with that.
soon. Yeah. Donatello is tied with Michelangelo for first, for best turtle.
Mhm.
I will not be taking questions. Fine. I'm good with that. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm
your
turned
favorite's
off
your
by the
favorite.
price of reaction figures, but I agree. I have bought things that people wonder why, but you buy what you like. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Would
100%.
I love
Like
it
what makes
if
you happy.
all the prices were cheaper? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. And if someone says that's a waste of money for you, yeah,
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things I look at in other scales and other things, and I equally think they're a waste of money because they don't appeal to me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, so I just, I don't think they're worth it because I wouldn't buy it. I just, I'm not interested. Speaking of O-ring properties that Super 7 is
Mm.
doing their Super 7 thing, which the entire time, like they were doing their reaction line, I used to see like all the licenses that they would get and go, man, if they made these O-ring, you know, clothing is a waste of money. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, how many shirts do you really need? Come on.
yeah. Oh man. So here's Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
Just like the first wave, I still haven't gotten them, but I do want Marty and Doc. And I want life vest Marty. Would you come off
Hmm.
a ship? I want life vest Marty and original Doc Brown. For this one, um, Doofus, son of Marty, is it Marty
But he
Jr.?
has but he has the hoverboard.
He has the hoverboard. I, but Doc Brown in his futuristic outfit is hilarious, and I want that just because he's got
Hmm.
those crazy shades and the weird coat, and it's like I don't know if
I
it's like
mean,
metallic and like the weird shirt, like all his clothes were like.
I
Um,
mean, the way he's dressed, he might even could be mistaken for like a Doctor Who.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I'll pick up Wave Two, Future Doc, but I'm probably not gonna get the hoverboard Marty. But I mean, you never know. They might have
Yeah.
a sale or something, and I'll get that. Um,
Or you might need one more to like
yeah.
bump you up to like the free
Oh,
shipping or something.
Zaymot Rogue trying to stockpile
Joe
cash for
Pass.
Joe Fest. Dude, you're going to Joe Fest? That's awesome.
Hashtag saving for Joe Pass.
Yeah, hope to pick up enough of the Crimson Guards, the '05 Crimson Guards, to start my
Mm.
Crimson Army again.
Yeah.
Oh, the Operation Crimson Sabotage and the Crimson Strike teams. I sold the Operation
Mm.
Crimson Sabotage um, in the box to Crash like 2 years ago, right? I think. So yeah, I had that. That was such a nice set. Speaking of other properties that Super Seven's
These look good.
continuing with, so I did see that video that they did the tour with Brian Flynn. One thing I'll say about this wave of the reaction monsters, which I was really happy with the first wave, I thought they were
Hmm.
cool. You got your Mummy, your Frankenstein, and Bride of Frankenstein. That robe she's wearing is cloth goods.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, he shows the figure. He actually holds it up, and it looks pretty good. Pretty good.
Because I think this is a good lineup to follow the first one. Like,
Oh, you know what? He
like the
does
first
have
one,
the
hey,
knights. Yeah,
go on.
yeah. You're right. Oh, you know what? You guys are selling me
Oh,
on
he's
the
got those
on the
fancy
Marty,
moccasins.
yeah, on the Marty Jr. Yeah. And speaking of Crash, I bet you Doc's newspaper doesn't fit in his hand. Yeah, and they should have the
That
sports
remote control,
almanac.
the first one came with fit in his hand. It's
Oh,
got like a
okay.
little tab on the side that you can slide
Yeah.
it in. So
And
it
speaking of
fits
Crash,
in
how you
there.
doing, buddy?
Hey, right?
Oh man, you want the Mummy? Okay.
I want all three. There's
Yeah,
Bride of
yeah, yeah. I
Frankenstein,
would have
but
bought them if they were at Target. You know, man, I'm so mad my Target doesn't carry them. 30 Crimson
yeah,
Vipers and 200 CGs. Oh my
wow.
god.
10 his, geez.
Oh my god. You're. You know what? No, keep doing it. Yeah, buy more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no,
You
not
sure
saying stop.
30? 30s? That's it? That's all you're gonna do? I mean, come on. We're not calling you a lightweight or anything, but 30. No, I'm kidding, man. That's
Well,
pretty wild. Yeah.
that's about
Yeah.
10 times more hisses than I got.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome though.
Oh, oh yeah, go for it.
So how do
That's
you
it.
feel about the Universal monsters? You got any, Bob? Or
I got the first wave, and I'm planning on getting the second wave. I
okay.
think
Yeah.
these are
So
hits because
so far these are pretty good properties that he picked.
these were
Like there
like
hasn't even
the
been one where I was like, why those? You know, like
yeah.
some of the
Well,
reaction like other ones that they've done where I was like, why are they making figures of that? You know, like these
well,
are all good.
I'm
They make
hoping.
sense.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the Reaction Plus line. They eventually get around to doing like the Thundercat because they got that. They make those Ultimate Thundercat. I'd
They
love to
got the
see them.
license. They got the
Yeah, I'd love to
license.
see them no ring.
Yeah. And then the other reveal, which isn't, we haven't seen pictures
Oh,
of them yet, but Hasbro's Visionaries. These were like O-ring figures that were a little taller, right? They were like
mm-hmm.
a 6 or 7 inch O-ring figure. They were cool. They were short-lived, but
Yeah.
they are doing Visionaries, Leoric and Darkstorm at 3 3/4 inch Reaction Plus. So they had just posted like a teaser, and I think I did this backwards. Yeah, so they had the teaser, and then just yesterday, I think someone posted that Entertainment Earth kind of did the spoiler thing and put these listings up before they're like officially released
Yeah.
because they didn't mention Visionaries in the Toy Fair booth tour. It was not
Mm.
mentioned, or shown. It wasn't shown, rather. It might have been mentioned. Oh, the Hicks, isn't
Yeah.
it this guy's birthday today? Happy birthday,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah. I wonder if they. Oh, yeah. Well, man, probably.
So
Okay. Yeah.
just
Will they have?
before the show, I saw another post saying holograms confirmed,
Oh,
but
nice.
I can't remember where it was, but I did see a post. I was scrolling. I went back and I couldn't find it, but I did see someone posted. I was like Toy Newsy or something. One of those outlets did post that. Yeah, yeah. 5 POA is not that great. It's okay. It's got its place, and some people have love for it, and I have some, here and there, and I love them, but yeah, I like a little more articulation. It's preferred. They have Gem and the holograms. That would be fantastic. I would get those in O-ring or Reaction Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So I'm
they've
gonna
been
say
announcing a lot of good stuff.
I
Well,
didn't
some
have.
good and some odd, but
Yeah, I didn't have like super high expectations for the Super 7 Reaction Plus line.
mm,
And I've got to say, I'm humbly surprised. I think they're better than I ever thought they were going to be.
yeah, yeah. That first wave of Joe's looked a little odd,
They were
but
a little plain, like a little
yeah.
plain
But
and like
but
not so much.
I actually I just kind of like that some of them come without like all the molded guns and grenades and
Yeah,
stuff. Then they can be more just like, hey, here's this guy with boots and a shirt, and he could be like an adventure person, you know. So
yeah. remember seeing a hologram slide, but I don't think it had the
Oh,
Reaction Plus logo. So it may be some other kind of merchandise Super 7 is making.
mm,
Okay, the one I saw was like it was like this post, right? The one that I'm showing on the screen, and then someone like did
mm.
an overlay on Instagram and wrote holograms confirmed for Super 7 O-ring plus. But I could be, like I said, I'm. It was minutes before the show, like right before I logged in, and I missed it. So then the Reaction Plus, which started it all, GI Joe, they are expanding, and now they're onto like, wait, I can't believe how many they've made.
Yeah, they keep cranking them out like
Yeah, they're
quick.
cranking them out. So this is something that they're doing too. So this is a reprint of GI Joe the comic issue one, right? And then a exclusive Cobra Commander figure as he appears in the comic. Um, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to open it. I might buy it and just keep it in the box to display because I have issue one. And yeah, the first two lines were kind of lackluster in detail, but they've been getting better. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Totally. And this latest wave that they posted up doesn't have a Snake Eyes or Cobra Commander. So
Yeah, only seen a. I don't know if the price is going to be higher or how much. One thing I did see in the Brian Flynn thing is, yeah, only seen a few. Well, hey,
like I
have a
said, I
great day,
usually get them
man.
from
Yep.
the oh, take it easy. Yeah, I usually just like I said, order them straight from the Super Seven site.
Straight from Super
They're
7.
yeah,
That's
the
this one
shipping's
here.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will bring up two things.
Yeah.
These are the red, white, and blue USA 250th anniversary figures. It's a four set. These are repaints, right? All of them.
Well, the Lady J, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think
Lady
is,
J is
or
not.
well, I'm assuming we're going to get a regular, like cartoon Lady J or like regular colors
Yeah,
lady. Because if they've got this mold, it'd be silly not to. But
sure, sure. So here's a fun fact for people that can't find these. So Target has been the only retailer that has had Reaction Plus figures, right? And
mhm,
and even select Targets don't have them, like the one by me. Like they just don't carry them.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and Target will mark them down too. Like so, like they don't last long on the pegs, right? Anyway, these are Brian Flynn said on the tour, Walmart exclusive. Guys, these are Walmart exclusive figures. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I think it's a great thing because Walmarts are a little more common than Targets, and so the distribution I think will be a little greater. So that means they're going to make a lot of these, and they're going to be on the pegs. And does that mean that additional O-ring lines or O-ring offerings are going to be on the pegs? I think so. I don't know. It could be good things.
now I wonder if these are going to like start as Walmart exclusive and be available on the site later, or if they're just going to be Walmart exclusive. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, another thing is they come with a stand, a Reaction Plus stand, right?
Mhm.
They just I just saw Super 7 just put out reaction stands, a pack of them. But in small print on the bottom it says not compatible with Reaction Plus. And I'm like, I need stands for them because the Reaction Plus
Well,
figures don't quite work with your GI Joe stands. And
oh, do they know? Try the try the grindstone toys, those clear
yeah,
stands for operation or for call sign longbow.
they
I've been
work.
able to get them to fit on that. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, this is my so yeah, when I first saw this wave, I just kind of said like pass. It was like a pass for me. Um, they're all repaints, and I have like all of these guys already.
Hmm.
But yeah, that Lady J, if they haven't made her in Reaction Plus yet, I could be thinking about the other one. They did make her in Reaction, the five
Yeah.
POA one, and I could be
Yeah. Yeah.
just thinking about that.
But yeah, I imagine we're going to get the cartoon
$49.95 for the
covers.
set of four. Wow,
Hmm,
really?
not
That's a
bad.
really good price. Yeah, I would buy. Yeah, I would buy the heck out of these.
That's like,
Wow.
you know, a little over $10 a figure.
Yeah.
Hmm, nice.
And then here's their latest Reaction Plus Wave.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know if I need this guy.
Oh,
This
I'll
is
get
like,
him
I
just
guess,
because he's goofy looking.
well, this is how he was drawn in the comic, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
Something like that. Yeah.
Falcon? No, I don't have Falcon. Is he in the last wave with Big Lob
No, I think he's in
and
the way
Jinx?
in the Python. He was in the wave with Jinx. Yeah.
So maybe I do have him and I just didn't open him. I gotta check. But yeah, October Guard is a must. I
Hmm.
gotta get her.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That one.
Chuckles, I'm gonna pick up Chuckles. Uh,
Hmm.
I
Same here.
love that holster. That's a really cool accessory, right?
Yeah.
And Flash, and yeah, I gotta get her.
Yeah.
Dana
Yeah.
and
Oh, Flash.
Flash.
Yeah. This whole
He
wave.
looks
So
good.
I'll be getting all this wave.
Yeah.
So.
And speaking of other O rings, Operation Recall has landed. Look at all that.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I've got my Wave 1 right over here, which I'll be showing you a picture in a couple minutes. But yeah, you could order them. So they're in stock. So if you didn't back the Kickstarter, but now you're seeing people showing their pictures of them and you're like, I'd like to get one, go to operationrecall.com and order now. They're in stock.
Yeah. That villain, the master villain, Count
Yeah.
Nefarioso or whatever, he looks awesome.
And then in other O-ring news, this is just stuff I
Oh.
saw like while I was sitting up bored last night in the middle of the night. Uh, Heavy Armor Toys. They are doing an all-female Kickstarter later this year, right?
Hmm.
And here are some of the designs. Now, I did see some people were kind of complaining that these are digital renders and some of it was made with AI. And they were not happy about that. But
Well, we can get
I
over
think for the
that. Just
purposes of just design and showing what like they intend to make,
hmm.
what's the difference if it's AI or hand drawn sketch? You know what I mean? It's
Well,
just to
and
give you the idea of the color scheme, the things about them.
design, yeah. And Heavy Armor Toys isn't like a Hasbro or a Mattel. They're like,
Yeah.
I think it's like
Well, I think
one,
it just
maybe two guys,
yeah,
doing.
but I think this just helps them kind of lay out what their intentions are. But they're
Hmm.
still going to design it and create it, cut the
Yeah,
molds and make the figures. So
yeah.
this is just
AI
the
won't be doing
four
the
of the
tooling.
figures, but they look good. So you got I don't know their names.
I
I
don't think
guess
they
I don't
have
know.
names. I think they're
Oh
just
yeah.
more, these
Yeah,
are
heavy armor is more
people.
like troop
Yeah,
builders, right? Like just good
yeah,
guy troop builders. So green
yep.
shirts, but look, they did a female commando. She reminds me of the Team America Masked Marauder from the 1980s comic book line. If anyone's a fan,
Yeah.
but I was as a kid. But yeah, I would love to throw her on a motorcycle and give her
Oh yeah,
that that
get her a Ram motorcycle
yeah,
and
that scarf. And then this one I think was the one that a lot of people liked. Uh, but yeah, look cool. Coming
mhm.
soon. Don't have any other details on them. Just thought they were nice. Um, Lady J Toys also, and I just want to go back to this. You've seen, we've talked about them before. I know a lot of you probably follow them, right? But they just take recoloring an old mold, right, to levels that you really just would never think. And here's
Mhm.
one, and with the turtles coming out, I really hope he makes this one, which is it's a bat turned into a Krang,
And
a
yeah,
Krang.
this is a pretty
Uh,
awesome design. I gotta say.
this is pretty slick, man. And right now, if you go to Lady J Toys on Instagram, uh, he is doing a thing where fans have submitted these
Hmm.
designs. This is a fan submitted by Anthony Neal. So Anthony, bravo.
Yeah.
If you watch the show, if you don't, it's great. Uh, it's just cool to see. And these are just some of the ones, but I think he's doing a vote where so he put
Hmm.
these templates
Yeah.
out, I guess, and then you could color them in and come up with your own color scheme and name your character. And this is like a little contest, and I think the winner or two winners, maybe he's going to produce two of
Yeah.
the colors.
Yeah. Or at least the latest. I think it's in like two waves of this, or maybe mixing it up with
Yeah,
the Headhunter Stormtroopers. But yeah.
which such a great mold. Yeah,
Hmm.
uh, fantastic, man. But just a lot of fun. I think you can't beat these. This Robo Joe looks great. I love him.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, I love them. I love them all.
Yeah.
They're great. And then these are just great. These Red Shadows,
Oh yeah.
Headhunters. I want him to do these. This is awesome. I'll
Hmm.
buy a set of these for sure. Very cool, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I've been able to like build up a nice little Red Shadow squad
I
thanks
love
to
it.
folks like
Yeah.
Lady J Toys and Black Major Nation.
Yeah. I just love the creativity that goes into it. You just see how much like use you could get out of a mold by
Hmm.
just like the color schemes, swapping out some accessories and heads and stuff. But really kind of
Oh
brilliant.
yeah.
I do love it. Um, I haven't checked in on TBC in a while, so I know there was some Toy Fair stuff I might have missed, but these seem new to me. So
Yeah.
correct me if
These are
I'm
new.
wrong, but these were kind of
It
new pre-orders
yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like it seems like all the TVC like Toy Fair reveals came out before Toy Fair. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, they
So
got some stuff coming out for the Maul Shadow Lord TV series, and then the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
yeah. So cool stuff. I haven't
Hmm.
checked in on them in a while, so like I said, I didn't go too detailed on it, but I like the Stormtrooper 4 pack. That's cool. I think Army Builder packs is a good thing.
Hmm.
Um, love the IG 88. That's or 11. I'm sorry, IG 11.
Uh,
1999. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I
the
don't know
price has
why the
gone
one
up.
is 27.99. He's like the
Oh,
deluxe
that one's
version.
a deluxe. Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes with
What's
a bunch
deluxe
of
about?
access.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
got some extra accessories, and then the Grogu
Yeah.
comes
I was
with
just like,
them and whatnot. So
yeah.
I don't know that it's mm, enough to say
I
deluxe, but
haven't
yeah,
really
they're
made
gonna.
much of a purchase, and I will say that the scarcity of them, even in Target, that's where I used to find most of mine.
Hmm.
Were Target, and I really haven't bought many in the last year, but I understand that some people. Okay, so this one has nothing to do with anything. It wasn't in Toy Fair. I was just on Big Bad Toy Store looking at like pre-orders for stuff, and this showed up. And
It
have you
look
covered
cool.
this before?
No,
Because
I've seen them, but I
this is the
haven't.
same company that does Acid Rain, right? Toys Alliance.
Think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
65.99 for this, right? It's a crazy Pac-Man mech suit thing, right?
Hmm.
This is called their DIMS, right? Like this driver integration module armor series. This is the only one listed on the Big Bad Toy Store website. It's a pre-order, 65.99 for this mech suit, right? And the figure. And he
Let's
comes with
look
a
at the
bunch of
figure.
accessories, right?
Uh,
Super cool design. I think he looks awesome, right? The figure.
hmm.
Um, this thing's wicked, man. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, oh my God, I have to get this. I have to order
Yeah,
this.
it's tempting. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet.
Yeah,
For like 2026, I'm trying to stay more focused
I
on
know, but
just a
I've never
few
seen
lines.
anything like this. Like, it's just not like anything else I've ever seen. So that's why I want it. Like, anyway, the whole ball opens up. I don't think I got all the pictures, and you can put the figure inside. I just like mech suits too. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of
it
mech
does
suits.
look
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But
He's got
yeah,
like a harpoon shoulder cannon, like a pickaxe in his hand, and then like a machine gun
like that.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. I was just like, where the hell, where the hell did this thing come from? So I saw this was released this week, and well, I think the figures look fantastic.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
a
Go
fan of
ahead.
Battlestar Galactica,
Oh
but
yeah.
not like a super fan. So I'm probably, if money was no object, I'd probably get them. But seeing that I
Oh yeah.
have to pick and choose, I'm probably gonna pass on them. But I think they look cool, and from what I heard, the silver Cylon is already sold out.
Yeah.
Like people troop
Yeah.
builded the hell out of them, and I get it because Apollo and Starbuck are not troop builders, you know.
Right.
Uh, but and the commander's not a troop builder. Well, he is, but
How many commanders do you need?
oh yeah, excuse.
I guess it depends on how many squads you're making and whatnot. Yeah, I was gonna get the Cylon. I was gonna get this line, but then the Silver Cylon sold out, and I was like, well, I don't want just the Cylon
Yeah,
commander, and it kind of seems silly to get all the pilots with no Cylon. So I ended up just getting a Starbot because I had him as a kid. He
does
was my favorite
anyone,
character from the show.
yeah, know what their figures are like, or know anything about this company? Like, how are they
Hmm.
with
That was another,
articulation?
yeah, that was
Uh,
another
what's the
consideration. But
quality of the plastic? I just don't know. They're like $30 each, right? Uh,
mhm.
true
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
good point.
you're right. Uh, yeah, I did. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
got.
got.
He was one that was like one of the first ones where I saw they went up to 27.99, and I was like, wait a second. I thought it was the
Mhm.
wrong price. I'm like, oh, it's just on the wrong peg. I went to the
No,
register and it was 27.99. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
man.
Uh, yeah, when they're on sale, sure. But I really feel like because I've seen that cycle play out where like the peg, it's a peg warming at 27.99, and then like I go in one day and they're just gone because they were marked down to $5, and then like someone just bought them to throw them up on eBay or something. Mm.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
PTVC is certain
weird,
characters I'll get, others I'll
yeah.
pass on. Mm.
But these look fantastic. I mean, they
Oh
look
yeah,
great.
yeah.
I'm curious to see how it looks like, like ball joints on the knees. I'm looking at very TVC kind of
Hmm.
articulation, right, in construction.
Looks
So
like
they,
it.
yeah, they'll fit in
That's why
perfectly.
I went ahead and took the chance on the Starbuck because I can always throw them into my Star Wars world.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have one of these guys just hanging out. And then
Hmm.
this was the big Mama Jama. They got the Viper, right? But
Yeah,
this has
but
lights and sounds and everything, but it also has a pretty hefty price tag.
yeah,
It's
it was like
269 or something.
something like that. It was definitely over 200. I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
nah.
So yeah, remote operation, light up sound effects, different I guess lights in the engines and stuff. Um
And all that stuff's cool, but I, I don't need that in my toys. Yeah,
yeah. And then here's a cool ship that I got. So here's my hauls. I
nice.
I know we're a little but I was able to get the Phantom on eBay for pretty cheap. You can see
Oh
it's pretty
yeah,
dusty and it needs a good cleaning and everything, and then
yeah. But I mean, that won't take too long.
that's my level 7 O-ring blank with a TVC
Mhm.
Boba Fett helmet, or not Boba
Nice.
Fett. Oh God, I can't remember his name. But anyway, we'll move
It
on.
looks more like a Mandalorian of some sort.
Yeah, the guy.
It's a little small.
I forget his name, but and I got my Operation Recall figures in. So
Nice. Yeah.
yeah, it came with a nice letter, and in the
Mhm.
letter, Carson explains that they produced about 3 to 4 thousand of each figure.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, so they'll eventually sell through. They didn't want to oversaturate the market, but um, you know they already said that recall wave 1 is complete. Wave 2 is in the engineering pilot stage, and wave 3 tools are being cut now. Wave 4 factory prototypes are in development, and Wave 5 digital sculpts are done. So there was kind of a delay in getting these out initially, but
Okay.
yeah, since
Sorry.
2022, right? Uh,
Somewhere around
they're
there. Yeah.
yeah, they're doing 20 figures in 5 waves of 4 for this year. So it's going to be 5 different waves of 4,
All
uh,
right.
and then that number will increase to 22 figures in 5 waves of 5. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? Anyway, um, love it. Love that things are coming together. These waves are going to start coming out more regularly,
Hmm.
and we'll
Well,
really get to enjoy them.
and
And
plus they're already paid for, so it's like getting new
yeah,
toys
yeah,
almost for free. Yeah,
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like
but
I ordered General Monteferro or Monteferro and
oh,
the
yeah.
Mizuma core because I looked in my backer kit and I thought I didn't get them. So I ordered them last month and I got them in,
Mhm.
and now I got them in again because I did do the all in and I just didn't remember. It's been so
Oh,
long. It's the same thing with like call
I
sign Longbow.
know.
I don't know what I ordered. I think I ordered all of them, but who
Yeah.
knows?
Now
But
I did
anyway,
go back and check on recall, and I'm in the all in
yeah.
group, and I'm
So
pretty
as soon
sure
as a
I'm all
wave
in
comes
on
out, yeah,
longbow.
you should be getting them. Um, so I have two extra now. I have an extra general. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway later on with them because now I have two,
Okay.
or I'll keep it on card. I don't know. Um,
Always have a
but yeah,
backup, in case something
yeah,
happens to your open one.
I haven't opened them, but the cards feel great.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're opening a Joe, like when you were a kid. So if you're a G.I. Joe fan, like I was, it's my number one toy line. This is a great time to be a O-ring nerd
Yeah.
for me. I can't wait to get this guy open, the Dark Reapers. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Chris got
and
a real
Breacher
good
and
job with that.
Hellhound definitely look cool.
Oh,
But
they all look cool, but
yeah,
yeah, the villains, at least that came with this way, but they're some
yeah.
real winners.
But if you haven't ordered them, or if you weren't part of the Kickstarter, once again, you can just go on their website and order them now. Pretty cool.
So,
Uh, so yeah, I like that he
or
produced enough that I hate when I see something that comes out and everyone's getting it in, and then it's like, oh, if you didn't Kickstarter, you don't get them. Like
yeah,
they're done. So, and once again, I want to thank you for
yeah,
watching. I want to thank all your the channel members. You guys are the best, and yeah. Anyway, was there anything out there that you guys saw revealed at Toy Fair, or details of something on Toy Fair that you guys haven't shared yet, that you want to take a look at? Um, I'm okay with O-ring articulation, but is it wrong to want better articulation on the dog? No, it's not. And so
no,
the head does move on it, which is a improvement from the classic GI Joe stuff. But yeah, I think Joy Toy made some good doggos,
mhm.
right, that moved,
Marauder.
and Marauder made some good
Hmm.
doggos that move. So, and even kitted out, you could get them with the gear and everything, right?
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, so I do
Well, and
like
they're
that.
modular gear for the Marauders one, so you can like put in your own, except
Yeah,
add in your
yeah,
own gear for the dog.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Uh,
Uh,
I
Seems
imagine
like Will wants to go to
the
Burger
dog.
King. We're gonna order a large order of O rings. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The Action vs. Budget Star Wars line has a Zeb as well as an ATRT at half the price of the TVC version. Now,
yeah,
correct me
we'll
if
be
I'm
holding
wrong,
out for
but
that
the Action
ATRT.
Verse is now like a 5-inch line, right?
I think it's like 4.5 to 5,
Four
somewhere
and a
around in
half
there.
to five. It's a little bigger, right? Like for more kid
Yeah,
focus. But the
but the
vehicles and
hmm
aliens like Zeb, he could be
yeah,
big because in the show he's pretty big,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So
like I've
him
already
being a
got the
4.5 would
yeah.
be great.
Well, and the robots, them being taller,
Yeah,
because there's
no problem with
they
that.
showed like a stat little speeder from like episode 1 that had some sort of like weird robot piloting it and whatnot. I'm like, on the articulation, that robot would work just fine, being taller than
Yeah,
most everybody else. So, and the vehicle should work fine because if they can fit a 4.5 inch figure, then they can fit the smaller figures.
absolutely. Yeah,
You might
and
have a
they
little
tend to
more
be a
room,
lot
but
more affordable. Like
hmm
that one. So if you want to do customs, by the way, after the flea market yesterday, I stopped by Ollie's again, Now,
Uh-huh.
my Ollie's is kind of like a time capsule from 2019 when they opened. Like they still have toys from 2019, and
Yeah.
lo and behold, they still have the young Jedi adventure ships. What was that? The
Oh,
big
the
$5 each for those. So
oh,
if you want to do customs, man, head down to an Ollie's and pick those up. And I think
now
the little ships are like $5 each, and they're not bad.
now does your Ollie still have the Eternals Marvel Legend figures?
Yes, yes,
I
and they
think that's where
have
they went to go die.
they've got Wakanda Forever figures that were also like that 5 inch
Mm.
line, whatever. They're $2 now, I think. They didn't have much 118 anything.
Yeah,
Um,
mine doesn't either. It's
they got a
mostly
lot of 6 inch though, man. They got
yeah.
Marvel Legend figures. They've got Star Wars Black Series figures for 4.99.
Hmm.
Um, and if I was into them, I would pick them up. Like if I didn't have any of those characters, but they'll have one kind of forever. Yeah,
Yeah.
they will. What was the other one? Shang-Chi, right?
Shang-Chi,
Yeah,
yeah.
those toys. They have plenty of those. They still have
Yeah.
Space Jam, LeBron James Space Jam figures. I'm talking floor to ceiling, packed pegs. Those came out in what, 21, 22?
Thanks, man.
All right. Uh, Geez, I'm trying to think of what else they had. Anyway, the ships were cool though. I was like, oh, do I
Hmm.
need another one? But I'm trying to declutter so I can move into my garage. So I was like, no, Will, stop.
Yeah.
Don't buy five of these and you know, spend all the money you just made at the. I was like, I'm trying to declutter. Those are big boxes, so
Mm. It's like I've still got the one that I picked up from your previous custom challenge and still not custom. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got the one I customized. I have one in pieces that was my first custom. Then I couldn't get the parts I wanted for it, so then I made this
Hmm.
one as an alternative custom, which I keep right over here. And I still didn't finish this one. This was my custom,
Oh
uh,
yeah, where
which I didn't
you
finish
ended out the
my back door. So I made
mm,
I extended the cargo area, and I
yeah.
need a flap right there. I got to put something in there to cover that. But uh,
Like a 3D printer. I
yeah,
don't know.
so that was my custom I made that day. But I got to tell you, I totally changed course, and I made this in one afternoon. So it's not
Oh,
bad
that's
for.
good.
Yeah, I'm just saying like because I had a totally different plan. But I have like four of these in the box somewhere. I
Gee.
think I bought them when they were like down to $10, or
Mm. Well,
uh,
it's like I bought that Kessel Run or Kessel playset from the Solo movie from
yeah, yeah,
Ollie.
yeah. I've got a couple of those. They still have
Yeah,
those, by the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I put
World
it
Made of
together.
Cardboard did a unboxing video on that, and then
Oh,
when I
cool.
saw it, I was like, I don't have to open mine because it's
Yeah,
like I saw that it's just like, uh,
yeah. It's pretty much that canon piece in it that's really good, and the rest is
yeah.
kind of mm,
The world class bullshitters. You know what's amazing is that guy has done the same Ollie's video like 100 times. Like he just goes into Ollie's and nothing changes, so I can't tell
yeah.
which video it was. Like, is this from yesterday or 6 months ago? Because they're always it's all the same. It's a
Or 2 or 3
museum.
years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got a bid on that? Yes, Stanley. We did a custom contest a while back. If you look through the live streams, we did one, and users submitted.
Years so a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years
I
ago,
forget when it
maybe,
was.
maybe
Yeah.
it was when they were like still retail, like $20 maybe. And I thought that was a good deal. I was like, oh, you can buy this ship
Mhm.
for $20 and customize it. But yeah, check it out. I don't really know exactly what date it was,
I remember
but
there were some like really cool
there were some
customs that
awesome
people did.
submissions. Yeah. Oh yeah, Starboy did one. I mean, I kind of feel like I should look it up now. I'll
Oh,
just
and then when
link
you
it.
did that Chat May Mac
The Chat
custom
Made Mech
contest,
contest was wicked as well. Yeah, that was
yeah,
really
somebody
great.
did like an updated like Justice Jogger and
They
like
Gojitron did the Justice
yeah,
Jogger. Joe Ricondo did a bat. color
Oh
scheme.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
There's
Yeah.
some really, really excellent ones there. Let's see. View your own channel. Okay, I could do that. It's always a little weird. Yeah, it was a while back, but let's see the date.
We'll keep an eye out. I'll try this out, Ethan.
Holy
I'll
shit.
definitely trade figures for that.
It was streamed a year ago. Yeah, and I'll link
Oh,
it here.
okay. Yeah,
Copy. Well, it says a year ago, so I don't know exactly. Like, it could have been like,
it could have been like a year and change.
yeah, it just gives you like a year. It says all my videos are
Yeah.
a year old. Yeah,
Mm.
but there it is if you want to check it out. But there was a lot of really good submissions, and I'd
Hmm.
like to do it again. Um, Especially now that they're $5. What do you think,
Yeah.
Bob? You think we should try and do another Crimson Firehawk custom challenge?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I might actually get my one from the last challenge done.
oh yeah, you might actually,
We'll
yeah, yeah,
see.
get your, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
It's just down here where I live, it's hard to like take things outside and spray paint them because we've got so much humidity, like almost year round.
yeah,
It, it's
Starboy
like there's like
Station.
a
I'm sorry,
oh,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
trying to
Uh,
like see who submitted because I know
mm,
I'm forgetting. It was Starboy Station, um, Jaeger Rossman. I don't know if he's still watching
mm.
or oh, Lord of Pain. He did an awesome
Hey,
ship. That's right. I remember now. Um,
yeah, he's been doing some
Pirates
really cool like
Pirates of the
3D
Galaxy
prints.
did an awesome one. He did his was like wicked, man. He did the Punisher ship. Um,
Yeah, as I recall, they were all really cool.
yeah, there's my crappy ship. Mine was probably the worst one, but everyone
Oh,
else did an
too bad.
awesome job. And then I talked about a bunch of other
You at
crap.
least got one done. You know.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I
So,
really thought it was
I
good.
wouldn't beat yourself up over it. Some of us didn't even get that far.
Yeah. Hey, Will, if you run across a crystal ball at Ollie's, oh, you need that? Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. If I see one, oh
But
yeah, for
I
sure,
think he
dude.
means the action figure, though, not like a fortune
Oh,
telling
okay.
crystal ball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, if I see him, yeah, if I see him, yeah, definitely check it out. But yeah, we should actually see it. It's kind of like the Met contest, though. Like, when it came out and it was hitting like Dollar General stores,
Hmm.
I was like, these are easy to find. Go buy them. And then apparently, like, they just sold out and never got replenished. So
Yeah.
we announced like the contest, and then everyone was like writing me going, "Where'd you find them?" And I was like,
Mhm.
they had like six of them in the store when I went, but now they're not available. So if you're near
Yeah.
an
Dollar
Ollie's,
General stock is weird. It's, you know,
if you're near an Ollie's, pick up a Crimson Firehawk. We're gonna do a contest, and yeah, I think it's time for another custom contest. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Um, you know what? Leave a comment below if you want to see another custom contest, or not in the live chat, in the regular thing, because I never
some
see
people
the
call
live chat
the big boy
after.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But I think that's all I got for today. Have
Well,
an
it
awesome
was a
week,
lot of
guys.
cool stuff.
Hopefully, I'll be feeling a lot better. Yeah, I can't wait for all this stuff to come out. It's a great time to be a 118 scale nerd.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
All
anyway,
right.
just keep being awesome.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, Joe fan, what's happening, brother? Yeah, it's $5, dude.
Oh,
It's cheap. It's cheap ship.
oh,
Yeah, if you pass by an Ollie's, mine has like the floor to top shelf are filled with them.
oh my
Uh,
goodness.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have an awesome
And
weekend,
don't
buddy.
forget, we'll be
And
we'll be on
7.
later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. We'll see you. What do you got going on tonight? What's the same
We've
thing?
got
You're gonna talk
a
Toy
create
Fair or?
no, we've got a creator focus going on with Starboy Station.
Oh my God, that's right. I did share it. Starboy Station is awesome. By the way, he made that, and he's the
Yeah,
best.
he does
And
some
you got to see his smoke-filled alley because that's wild, man. He is absolutely, like I said, he killed it. I was just looking, like I was scrolling through the video. Dude, his Crimson Firehawk custom was amazing. Ask him to show that tonight if he's got
no,
it available. Uh,
Well, yeah, this
yeah,
maybe
make
I
sure
think
you
Brahma
mention
thing is
it
more of a
on Audi's show too, because a lot more Star Wars fans over on Audi's channel, right?
yeah,
He has
yeah.
some more
Well,
Star Wars
a lot of
stuff.
people like I don't know if I would say they were just strictly Star Wars fans. They use a lot of those like PDC figures to
Yeah, yeah, to
customize and
make
build on.
customs. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys get more of the Star Wars crowd. Um, but all right, well, thank you so much for everyone for coming. Have a great week. I'll see you next week.
All right. Take it easy, everybody.